with Denise, and I'm testing out this new wireless microphone. Denise, you want to record me? You want to grab the phone here? So we're testing out this new system here. You got to turn it around so you can see what's going on. Flip the whole thing around, like the whole camera. Turn like this, like I'm here. So yeah, it's like a two-piece system now. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, say something out there. So we got this whole new system. So even though it's a little breezy and I can walk away from the camera, you can still hear me. If it's is it wet? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Is this water? No big. It's not like feces or anything that they're using for compost, is it? Okay. We are at the FGCU food forest. I've never been here before, so we're doing this total live video. Oh, I stepped in that stuff again. Oh my gosh. I'm walking backwards. I'm stepping. You can show it on the camera if you want. All the wet. Is this like a low spot over here? And Denise, they can't hear you talking. The only person that can hear talking is me. So if you want to say something, Denise, raise your hand and I'll give you the microphone so you can talk. All right. So here, this is the beginning of the food forest. This is like the entrance from what I've been able to see and hear from talking to a few people. You've never been here before. And look at this. They've got this shipping container and it says FGCU Food Forest on the side. And this food forest is on the FGCU campus in Fort Myers, Florida. It is in the entrance to the university. You actually turn right to go to like the information area, and it's back here where this information area is. So, yeah, you can see this. Denise has to practice holding the camera very steady now. Yeah. Do you want to do some talking? No one can hear you saying anything. It's just me. They can only hear me. Denise said I like this lake, but you guys couldn't hear it because she doesn't have the microphone, so you didn't hear her. So let's go over here. And actually, we want to talk also. Actually, you can record me here with the food forest thing in the back. We want to mention in the title of this video about the Amazon Fruit Festival, because we went to the Amazon Fruit Festival, which is at like a permaculture food forest type community in Ecuador. So it's kind of similar to what's here. So we're going to talk about that and kind of make those related. And the other thing is, we're going to go again. And we already signed up for 2021, and they have just opened up spots for the Amazon Fruit Festival. So just type in Amazon Fruit Festival in Facebook or Amazon Fruit Festival in internet searches, and you'll see where to sign up if you're interested in doing that. And I think it's a really good experience. If you're at all interested in anything in this video, even though we've never been here before, any of the content or what we're going to show you or try to show you, then you probably want to sign up for the Amazon Fruit Festival, right, Denise?
Yeah, I think it's AmazonFruitFestival.com. You can go there and sign up right now. There are cabanas available that they sell out quickly. So, yeah, if you're a fun person, we'd like to see you there next year. So go sign up.
Okay. All right. So I'm recording you. Why don't you take the microphone? Denise is going to talk now.
I'm not going to talk now. I'm going to give the microphone back to Mike.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, flip the whole thing around. Flip it around, like, no, not upside down. Uh-oh. Am I? No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to just flip it around. When I say flip it around, just take the camera. We're learning this whole thing. All right, so I guess this is where they're propagating some of their plants, I'm guessing. And look, what's this? I slept and dreamt that life was joy. I awoke and saw that life was service. I acted, and behold, service was joy. So I guess they're propagating some plants here. Usually there's other people here. Today there's nobody here. We're the only people. Whenever I've driven by here to the information area and to get a parking permit, and they've got little, what are these? Yeah, I suppose so.
I like these stones. I want to make one.
Okay. Yeah, I wonder how they made these.
There's a map.
Okay, that's the food forest map. So let's see. Where are we? We are... Wait, this says front door. Front door. I think back door we saw. That's on the side. So we're actually here. So it looks like some of it's to the left, but most of it's to the right. And I guess these are all different types of plants that grow well in Southwest Florida.
Bamboo? Is this bamboo or sugarcane?
I think it's bamboo. If you look over here, look, see? That's the plants. The plants over there. See? That's the bamboo. That's on the map. Just so you can orient yourself, so you can see where things are. Yeah. Like on the map over here that you just showed. That's the bamboo. Yeah, you got to look for these signs with like freely harvest, harvest with care, do not harvest.
Oh. So guests are allowed to take stuff here from the food forest?
I don't know. I looked up. If you look up this food forest on the Google Maps, it says farmers market. I think is that what it says? Yeah, I think I mentioned
grocery store.
Oh, grocery store. Yeah, that's what I said. We're here at the grocery store.
Self-service grocery store. How do you pay? How do you check out?
I don't know.
History. Here's the history.
And if this is anything like what the Amazon Fruit Festival was at Terra Frutis in Ecuador, they recycle everything. Like we produced almost zero waste the entire time we were there. And the only waste I produced actually was stuff that I brought with me, Q-tips, ear cleaner types things. But I don't even need I can get some stuff that can be composted for those.
Yeah. Well, let's go for a walk.
Okay. All right. So let's walk through lemongrass, citronella grass. Here's some bananas. I don't see any bananas on here.
These banana trees look really small compared to the ones that we saw in Ecuador.
Yeah, that's true. And this one, but this also got shade, right? There's
yeah.
shade in here. I think even the ones we saw in Ecuador were mainly in areas that were almost all full sun.
Yeah. These aren't fruiting. I didn't know that fruit was a verb. This tree will fruit someday.
All right, so this is the little one area that goes up to the left. Most of it's to the right, but we'll just walk through here. And then this is the border of it. So yeah, I'm seeing a lot of different plants here, but this looks a lot different than what we saw in Ecuador, because what we saw in Ecuador was almost all fruit-bearing plants. Here, I guess there's all kinds of, I don't even recognize most of these. What we saw in Ecuador is more tropical fruits, like lots of bananas, lots of mangoes, lots of papayas.
Are we at the end of the walking tour?
No, we're just at the end of the side. We went to the left, according to the map. There's a little bit here, but most of it's to the right, so we'll just walk down here. Yeah, and let us know how the sound is if you're out there listening to us on the live video, because we're going to be using this tomorrow. We have Charlotte County Veg Fest. If you're watching this live, it's tomorrow in downtown Punta Gorda, all day, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., no admission charge, and there's going to be food there to purchase. Dr. Michael Greger's going to be there, and I don't recognize any of these. Do you recognize anything here?
Nope.
There's a bench. It's a dead end here. Yeah, I saw the do not pick sign. Denise was just showing you. Well, I heard something. What was that? It was? Yes, we would have to get a tour by somebody that really knows what all these plants are, because they're all obviously planted here for a reason, and there's a purpose for each one, and they're designed so that you don't really have to weed much or spray any kind of chemicals. I don't know if this is organic or not, but that's usually the idea, is you just put cover crops and other things down that aren't really weeds. They actually help. Are we allowed to walk through here? Well, let's just go around. We'll just kind of loop around. I hear some bells.
There's another banana tree. I hear an animal or something in here.
Yeah. And when people say, like, sometimes there's rats, like, we didn't see any rats or mice.
Now you've got me scared. Don't say rat and then make a noise.
We didn't see. What is that? What is that?
Oh, no, it was gray.
It's a mouse? A bird? Maybe a bird. I think it's just a bird flying. Yeah, it's a bird. It's a bird.
It was running.
I just saw it. I just saw it. It was a bird. It was a bird. But we didn't see any rats or mice or anything in Ecuador, even though they left fruit out. They left the ripe fruit out. They're
sitting out on the table all night long. No one put it away.
Maybe it's because they're not native, but I don't know if there's rats or mice that come around here, because this climate's colder. I don't know. We didn't. Did you see any? When we were at Ecuador, I didn't see any. But I don't really see any fruit on these trees right now anyway. There's a coconut tree.
I hear more animals. That looks like a palm tree, but it does say coconut tree.
Yeah, it says coconut. Here's a pineapple. Yeah, I hear more things rustling around.
I heard something scurrying in these bushes. Maybe it's another armadillo.
Yeah, but they move really slow. Armadillos.
They make a lot of noise, though. They make a lot of noise. Maybe there's a squirrel.
Here's the side entrance that we saw on the map. So we're going to go back into the middle. There's a cherry tree, but I don't see any cherries.
Maybe they're not watering these trees enough for them to fruit.
Yeah, I guess they have irrigation systems all throughout here, but over when we were in Ecuador, in the forest there, they didn't have any irrigation systems, and it's a rainforest, so it rains almost half the time, so they don't need to water anything, ever.
It rained almost every day.
Yeah, so like I think almost all those plants that were in Ecuador were native, I think, to those areas. The only time you need to start irrigating stuff, I think, is when they're not native plants. That's my guess anyway. If anybody knows any different, let me know. But you see a lot of irrigation here in South Florida, southern Florida, and I think it's because what they plant is not native to this area. Because every climate's different, right? And like I was saying, this climate is actually a cold climate compared to where we were in Ecuador, and it doesn't rain as much here either. So it's just not as conducive to growing tropical fruits, even though it is for most of the United States. Depending upon where you're watching or where in the world, this is way more conducive to growing tropical fruits than any other place in the United States, probably the continental United States. But it's not anywhere near as conducive as Ecuador, like when you get real close to the equator, because that's just almost ideal conditions. I hear some people over there. Maybe they're watching our video, our live video.
Someone made a comment, but I couldn't read. Someone made a comment, but it flashed off the screen too quickly. I couldn't read it.
Oh, you could see comments coming across the screen?
Well, I saw a blue logo appear, and it had some text, and then it
Oh, really?
disappeared. Maybe it said you no longer have an internet connection.
Oh, yeah, so we might not even be live. Maybe somebody said we can't hear you. That would be even worse. I see a green light on. So we'll see. Actually, I see it turns red when I'm talking. We haven't figured out the gain on this. Hopefully everything's working with the microphone, but I don't know. And so we'll keep walking through here. Different areas. Actually, we came across here before. Let's go in here. I think somebody else is here for the food forest. So since we don't really have a tour guide, there's an apple. Harvest code red. That means time to harvest? Or no. Don't. Red means no. The green. Yellow means wait. I guess green means. Yeah, there's definitely some more people here. Yeah, but none of these things are fruiting right now. So we're just here at the wrong time, I guess. So this area isn't that big. I'm guessing this is maybe, or maybe an acre, right? Maybe big, yeah.
The leaves sort of look familiar, don't they? They have leaves this big in Ecuador.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
I saw leaves this big in Ecuador. This plant looks familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. I don't know what it is, though. They're not all labeled. There's some more of it here. There. Smaller. So we've gotten through most of it already. We're just kind of weaving through different areas. That's the sign Denise found earlier. Do not pick. I don't know what that is.
There's nothing to pick.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I would have thought maybe it's because people pick them all the time.
Or maybe because it's February and it won't bloom until summer.
Maybe, I don't know.
March 1st.
March 1st, yeah.
Coffee. Yeah, I'll have a chai tea latte.
Do you see any coffee beans?
Coffee. No, I don't see any coffee beans, but I'd like a cappuccino.
Yeah, we don't have a machine for that here. There's guava, but I don't see any guava.
We didn't have any guava in Ecuador, did we?
I don't know. I don't remember seeing any.
Yeah, that sounds more like something you'd get from Hawaii.
Yeah, there's some more people. There's some people walking around. All right, well, this over here is like a eating area. It looks like there's an avocado.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Harvest code red. Do you see any avocados on here?
Nope. We didn't see any avocados growing in Ecuador either, but we ate them. Someone must have bought them from the farmer's market.
They got them from Publix. Lemon. It's like annual stuff over here. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And what's this? This little Dr. John Herman
teacher. There's a picture of him with a snake, a creepy snake. I'm assuming he passed away, and this is a memorial.
Maybe they cremated him and he's become part of the compost for the plants, and now we're going to eat him. I don't know how that works. That's not cannibalism, is it? It says, please water but do not touch.
Yep.
You think, alright, this is like more annuals, I guess? So this is it?
This is the food forest.
Here, I'm gonna, let me do the camera work here, and you can hold the microphone and talk.
I don't want to talk.
Denise is gonna tell us what's going on. Or not, maybe I'll just take the microphone and the camera.
I've got nothing to say.
She has a few things to say. Alright, cranberry hibiscus. You can see all the types of plants here. This is a fairly sunny area. Most of this place looks shaded. Like there's a lot of shade. Well, what's this? Papaya? There's papaya.
I have something to say.
All right, Denise has something to say.
That cranberry hibiscus is an edible leaf that you can put in your salad, and it's really good. It's flavorful. It doesn't taste like cranberry, but I don't know, it's tasty. Just throw a few leaves of that in with your salad. It makes it really yummy. We saw that growing in the garden at Terra Frutis. And papaya is awesome. I didn't know it would grow around here. Those papayas look really young and not ripe yet, but it looks like it will. They will get better and bigger and ready to pick eventually. Mexican sunflowers? Oh, did we see those growing in Ecuador? We saw a lot of yellow flowers. I know Jason liked planting them because they grew so easily and bloomed and looked pretty. Fakahachi? Didn't we go to a state park where we saw the alligators and it was Fakahachi? Or was that Fakatushi or something?
That's it. That's the name of the park.
Fakahachi. Cool.
I guess it's a native plant or something.
Oh, I like these cactuses. They look almost fake. Nepalese cactus. It's a Nepalese cactus. It looks like something you would buy at Pier 1 Imports to decorate your house with. Only they're plastic there at Pier 1.
All right, well, do you think that's it? I think we've seen everything here in the food forest.
Yeah.
Let me turn on the sun.
There's more papaya over there.
There is?
Yeah, those ones are bigger.
Let's go see them before we get out of here. Let's go see the papayas. Flip the camera around. Flip it around.
So we found more papaya. This doesn't have a label on it, but we've seen it enough to know what it is.
One of those is starting to turn yellow.
Yeah. Does that mean it's ready to pick?
I don't know.
Oh, they turn completely yellow when they're ripe. I miss papaya from Ecuador. It was so ripe and delicious. We could eat a whole one for breakfast every morning, along with some yellow dragon fruit and a mango and maybe some passion fruit. Delicious. Well, we should go. It's getting hot. You're probably getting sunburned.
Okay, well, thanks for watching our video. And if you're watching it live, remember we have Charlotte County Veg Fest. You see me there? Whoop, my hat. Charlotte County Veg Fest tomorrow. Yeah. Downtown Punta Gorda, Lashley Park.
Come visit. There's
going
to be food there. And Dr. Greger.
Yeah. Okay, hopefully this video turned out well in the sound, and we're going to check it because we're going to be doing some videos tomorrow using this new equipment. All right, bye.